Hi there, I'm Melissa Dewis with Bernama News. Welcome. Voters can start checking the information on their polling stations and channels for the 14th General Election G14 from April 16th, Monday. Election Commission's EC Election Operations Division Principal Assistant Secretary Mohammad Sarif Hassan said at the moment only information on voter registration status and eligibility to vote could be checked. According to Mohammad Sarif, a check on the EC website now only shows information on the parliamentary or state constituencies. It does not show at which schools the voters' polling stations will be. He said this when interviewed on Bernama Radio's One Malaysia Negaraku program on Wednesday. He said checks can be done either via the EC's website at www.spr.gov.my or via the My SPR SEMA mobile application or by calling 03-888927-018 or sending an SMS to 15888. On Tuesday, the EC announced the polling date for G14 on May 9th, the nomination date on April 28th, while the early voting on May 5th. On Wednesday, the government declared May 9th as an additional public holiday for the whole country in conjunction with the GE14 election day to enable Malaysians to fulfill their responsibilities as voters. The Antifake News Act 2018, which was passed by the Dewan Rakyat and Dewan Negara earlier this month, was gazetted on Wednesday. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak said the act had received the consent of Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Muhammad V. In his speech at the launch of the National Journalists' Day Hawana, he brushed aside the fear of a group of journalists that the new act purportedly would be used to restrict their freedom in news reporting.
Tapi saya ingin maklumkan bahawa pandangan ini tidak tepat dan kebimbangan tersebut tidak seharusnya wujud. Kerana antaranya di bawah Akta Mesin Cetak dan Penerbitan 1984 melalui Seksyen 8A telah menjadi kesalahan untuk menyiarkan sebarang berita palsu. Meskipun terdapat peruntukan undang-undang sedia ada, masalah bagi membendung penyebaran berita tidak benar tidak dapat dikawal secara efektif dan menyeluruh berikutan perkembangan semasa teknologi maklumat yang semakin pantas serta kompleks.
Datuk Seri Najib said the act was based on the public interest to protect members of the public from the dissemination of fake news, besides the element of deterrence, where every individual must be responsible for the sharing of correct and valid information. He said the act would also not compromise on the dissemination of news that could jeopardize public peace or national security. The Prime Minister pointed out that the government has always provided space for the freedom of speech and had implemented media freedom through various transformations. He said they included the implementation of law reformations such as through the abolition of the Internal Security Act ISA 1960, introducing the Peaceful Assembly Act 2012, besides transformation of the media by abolishing the printing license and publishing permit. On another matter, the 10th edition of Asia Water 2018 is back, bringing together industry leaders, experts and practitioners to address challenges and opportunities in developing Asia's water infrastructure. The region's leading water and wastewater three-day exhibition beginning Wednesday is being held at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre, KLCC. Asia Water 2018 is the international trade event for water supply, sanitation, water resources, industrial waste water treatment. The event will provide a platform for technology symposium, professionals business networking, lead generation. Some 1,000 companies from 32 countries showing the latest technologies, solutions and expertise of the water industry to some 19,000 trade visitors and delegates from 48 countries. It was launched by Acting Deputy Minister of Energy, Green Technology and Water, Datuk Seri S.K. Devamani.
Basically, this Asia Water Conference will dwell on the latest technology and automation on water management, especially on wastewater, drinking water and flood mitigation. These three areas. There are very many contractors who are interested to come and look at their latest development. A lot of things are happening very fast. More so softwares, application, where you find that a lot of new applications are in place.
Dr. Sri Devamani speaks to press after launching the Asia Water 2018 conference at Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre on Wednesday. The region's largest water and wastewater solutions industry showcased innovations and solutions in water management, sewerage, industrial wastewater, purification, irrigation and water resource management. There's also 11 regional and international pavilions which include Austria, China, Denmark, Germany, South Korea, Singapore, Switzerland, Taiwan, the Netherlands and the US. Among the highlights are more than 30 free-to-attend seminars and conferences revolving around the theme of partnership for growth and a sustainable future.
We would like to congratulate UBM together with KETA for organizing this Asia Water conference, which is huge, one of the biggest outside China. The biggest. The company that's running this or organizing this is based in London. And we are very happy because from the 10th to yesterday it started. It'll go on until tomorrow. Yes. We would like to invite many people who are involved in the water fraternity to come and be part of this conference, which is huge.
Conference topics include efficient and sustainable water resources, water future partnerships, water policy and governance, and water resources. Organised by UBM Malaysia, Asia Water 2018 conference and seminars are supported by Malaysian Water Association, Energy, Green Technology and Water Ministry, Natural Resources and Environment Ministry. Meanwhile, the government is committed to helping the people to deal with the rapid rise in the cost of living by offering them rebates and subsidies continuously. Energy, Green Technology and Water Ministry Secretary General Dr. Zaini Ujang said from March 2015 until now, a total of 6.3 billion ringgit of electricity tariff rebates have been given to consumers through the imbalance cost pass-through ICPT mechanism. Electricity tariff rates for domestic usage in Malaysia is the fourth lowest worldwide. Presently, the average rate of electricity tariff in the peninsula that has been used since 1st January 2014 is 38.53 cent kilowatt per hour kWh and will remain so for the next 3 years starting 1st January until 31st December 2020.
Despite kita nombor 4 paling rendah in term of tariff, we give rebate lagi. Itu tak termasuk lagi 1.1 million tu. Yang tidak 1.1 million tak bayar elektrik kat Malaysia sebab dia bayar RM20 ke bawah. Ya, household lebih kurang 250 household. Jadi satu household tu kali 5 dia dapat lebih kurang 1.1 juta lebih lah.
Dr. Zaini was speaking to reporters at a press conference during the A-Asia Expo and Conference 2018 on Wednesday. The conference was officiated by Deputy Minister of Energy, Green Technology and Water, Dr. Sri S.K. Devamani. He said currently the imbalance cost pass-through ICPT mechanism is only implemented in the peninsula. The government has also spent around 3.79 billion ringgit from 2012 to 2017 to support the cost of fossil fuel and provided subsidies to enable consumers in Sabah to pay lower tariff rates than the normal electricity billing cost.
Pusat Internet Satu Malaysia ini banyak menyediakan peluang pasaran atas talian untuk usahawan secara percuma. Kami membantu belia yang tidak bekerja dan usahawan untuk menambahkan pendapatan mereka melalui internet.
Memang alhamdulillah customer saya ramai daripada Johor, daripada Terengganu, daripada Perak order kek dengan saya. Kalau sebelum ni memang saya tak tahulah kita punya produk kita boleh sampai luar sebab saya target customer di kawasan saya je. Okay, untuk anak-anak muda ataupun ibu tunggal, walaupun kita rasa kita susah, kita jangan rasa kita susah, orang lain lagi susah. Jangan berhenti, jangan putus asa. Niat dengan betul. Tak selamanya kita susah. Kecuali kita rajin usaha.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak on Wednesday announced that National Journalists' Day Hawana would be celebrated annually on May 29th beginning next year. The official date to celebrate Hawana yearly was basically the gist of the Hawana Day 2018 declaration, which was agreed upon and signed by media practitioners at a discourse held in conjunction with the first Hawana. Speaking at the launch of Hawana on Wednesday, Datuk Seri Najib said the government has accepted the proposal to proclaim May 29th annually as National Journalists' Day in commemoration of the publication of the first edition of Utusan Melayu on May 29th, 1939.
Kerajaan telah menerima cadangan proklamasi supaya Hari Wartawan Nasional atau ringkasnya Hawana disambut pada 29 Mei di setiap tahun, mengambil sempena dengan penerbitan edisi pertama Akhbar Utusan Melayu pada 29 Mei 1939.
Earlier, Malaysian National News Agency Bernama General Manager Datuk Zulkifli Saleh, who's also Hawana Main Committee Chairman, read out the Hawana Declaration 2017/2018, which agreed, among others, to set May 29th as the annual celebration date. Meanwhile, Datuk Seri Najib said the government also lauded Hawana's declaration to fight against fake news and curb the spread of false information. He noted that the concept anyone can be a journalist has become a trend as a result of the internet and information technology development explosion.
Semestinya perkara ini telah menjadi kebimbangan kepada masyarakat kerana wartawan warga ini sebenarnya merupakan mereka yang menjalankan tugasan kewartawanan tanpa latihan asas kewartawanan yang formal lagi mencukupi. Mereka yang kita gelarkan sebagai netizen ini sering pula menjadi penulis maya yang menulis sesuatu hanya berdasarkan persepsi atau pemahaman sendiri tanpa merujuk atau mendapatkan pengesahan terlebih dahulu tentang sesuatu berita atau isu yang ditulis.
Themed Championing the People, Building the Nation, Hawana is aimed at gaining due recognition and appreciation for media practitioners in their contribution towards nation building and strengthening unity among the people. Meanwhile, media practitioners in the country have agreed to hold discussions for the setting up of the Malaysian Media Council. The proposal for the setting up of the council was among the matters discussed at the Hawana discourse, participated by representatives from approximately 20 media organizations. Malaysian National News Agency Bernama General Manager Datuk Zulkifli Saleh said the setting up of the council would boost the image, quality and professionalism of the national media industry.
Harapan media nasional agar dapat segera ditubuhkan sebuah majlis media, badan yang bebas yang mengawal selia media sejauh mana media itu mematuhi etika kewartawanan.
Datuk Zulkifli said the council would comprise members of the media and the public to ensure that the media in the country were moving on the right track. However, he said the details will be scrutinized in line with the development in the media industry. Voicing out similar views, the Sun Managing Director, Freddie Ng, opined that the proposal to set up the Media Council should be refined, saying that the main obstacle to the Council's establishment was the possibility of having government representatives in it.
From my understanding, the main obstacle from the last 40 years that they've been talking about it that has not come to fruition is the fact that the government wants to be involved in the Media Council. Yeah. So that would actually, from our view, that would water down the credibility of the council. Yeah, like macam bar council is run and operated entirely by the bar, by lawyers. So why should the media council have representation or be initiated by the government? Itu yang no.
Freddie said the council, for credibility purposes, must consist entirely of media practitioners, not the government representatives. He stressed that the rules and regulations to be set in the media council has to come from the media itself, not by the government. And in other news, Proton Holdings Berhad is set to launch a new sport utility vehicle, SUV, the first product jointly developed with its partner, Zhejiang Geely Holding Group Co. Limited. Proton Sales and Marketing Vice President Abdul Rashid Musa said the vehicle would be the first premium C-segment SUV produced by a Malaysian automotive brand.
In a statement on Wednesday, Abdul Rashid said the SUV will be equipped with some of the most technologically advanced features like smart voice recognition and 360 degrees 3D camera. A host of advanced safety features like adaptive cruise control and automatic emergency brake assist is also featured in the vehicle. He said the SUV would be the starting point of a new model range for the company and encouraged the public to get up close and take a look at the future of Proton. The unveiling date of the SUV is undisclosed. However, Proton is in the midst of an online poll to determine the name of the SUV. As of April 11th, over 69,000 Facebook users had taken the poll, while the video that is posted with it had been viewed more than 165,000 times. Over 1,000 people also shared the content on their own personal pages, thus increasing the potential reach of the exercise. Abdul Rashid said that the new SUV is a significant milestone for Proton and it also represents a symbol of national achievement. As the official launch date of the SUV approaches, Proton will embark on more activities to build product awareness and excitement among Malaysians. Proton is 50.1% owned by DRB Highcom Berhad and 49.9% held by Zhejiang Geely.
Is this Gymnastics? Kembali dengan pelbagai pilihan fashion, memenuhi rekaan terbaru dan gaya terkini. Perkongsian tip untuk tampil menawan.
Seperti yang selalu.
Membongkar rahsia selebriti. Semuanya dalam Hijabsters musim kedua. Setiap Sabtu, 4.30 petang, hanya di Bernama News Channel.
我很荣幸能趁三亚阿莫拉这个那么好的机会，就到全马各地旅游，我还能了解各州的文化。我们一起来开始我们的旅程吧。
Thanks for staying with us. And now on to sports. Gold Coast 2018 Commonwealth Games. The national diving squad took gold and bronze medals in the women's 10-meter synchronized platform at the 2018 Commonwealth Games on Wednesday. It was Malaysia's third gold medal in the Games. In the final held at the Optus Aquatic Centre on Wednesday, Chong Jun-hung, who paired with Pandalela Rinong, displayed a focused and consistent performance to bag Malaysia's third gold medal in the 10-meter synchronized platform when they collected 328.08 points after 5 jumps. Sharing their success were national divers Leong Man Yi, Nur Dabita Sabri, who claimed the bronze medal in the event with 308.16 points, their second bronze so far. Olympic silver medalist Pandelela also contributed Malaysia's first ever gold medal in diving by winning the 10-meter platform in the 2010 Commonwealth Games. Meanwhile, Junhong, who was the 10-meter platform world champion, was happy to win her first Commonwealth gold medal. Junhong and Pandelela will return for the women's individual 10-meter platform on Thursday. Also participating in the event is national junior diver Kimberly Bong. Meanwhile, the national trio gymnasts put up a scintillating performance to improve their achievement in the Commonwealth Games after garnering a silver medal on Wednesday. Malaysia, represented by experienced gymnast Amy Kwan Dik Weng and Koi Sian, as well as young gymnast Iza Amzan, collected 127.950 points to take the second place at Kumara Indoor Sports Centre. The trio gold medal went to Cyprus with 130.625 points, while the Australia trio won the bronze medal with 120.800 points. Meanwhile, Iza, who was making her Commonwealth Games debut, said the experience was a real eye-opener. The 18-year-old gymnast said she performed better than the SEA Games in Kuala Lumpur. The best Bernama outing for Malaysia was in New Delhi 2010, in which Elaine Kuhn won a gold in hoop, silver in ball, and 2 bronze medals for club and ribbon. With little more than 2 months to go until the start of the 2018 World Cup, Russian Communications Minister held a news conference about fan identification documents, or Fan ID. A Fan ID is a document of identification for which it has to be applied by anyone who buys a ticket for the World Cup. Speaking at a news conference regarding fan IDs on Wednesday, representative of the Russian Ministry of Communications, Andrei Chernenko, said so far there have been around 500,000 requests, but Russia expects to give out between 2 and 3 million IDs in the run-up to the event. According to him, there were only a few cases where a request for a fan ID has been denied. He stressed that Russia would not judge a fan by which country he or she is coming. Andriy Chernenko said Fan ID is an identification document eligible for the duration of the World Cup. It plays an important security role during the major football tournament in Russia, as it grants admittance to the stadiums and also serves as visa for foreign visitors to enter the country. And now moving on to foreign updates, the Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO launched the IRNSS-1 navigation satellite, the 8th such satellite to be a part of a constellation from Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh on Thursday. The launch is ISRO's second attempt at sending a replacement satellite. The IRNSS-1L navigation satellite is part of the Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System, IRNSS, or NAVIC, which is similar to the US-made GPS navigation system. IRNSS-1I is expected to replace IRNSS-1A, the first of the 7 navigation satellites that was rendered ineffective after its 3 rubidium atomic clocks failed. The 7 satellites are part of the NAVIC navigation satellite constellation. The Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, says NAVIC will be useful for a range of navigational operations such as helping fishermen detect bad weather or help commuters route their journeys. In August last year, ISRO attempted to send a replacement satellite, but the mission of the PSLV carrying IRNSS-1H failed after the heat shield covering the satellite did not succeed in separating. And that's all we have for now. To get the latest news updates, do follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter account, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Melissa Dubis. Thanks for watching Bernama News Channel. It's all about you.